Hi everyone, welcome to Taylor Belly. It is officially day 30 of my videos. I've done it. I've changed so much in this time. I am so grateful for this experience. So I was supposed to post yesterday, but of course, just still getting the hang of my new job. I'll be in my pattern next week, so that'll be a good thing. So I had a really massive day. So by the time I get home, whew. So I'm still learning to fill my cup, learning about, time and stuff. I also realize still that I'm still going to be learning this stuff. Like, every day is going to be different. Also, even if there's a few days that you don't fill your cup, you can get yourself behind. So again, I'm grateful that I've got the long weekend because I actually really need to fill my cup. Like today, had a bath. Tomorrow I need a massage. Have some fun with my family and my partner. Just live. Okay? We can work hard, we can do all these things, but we've still got to play. Okay? Today is Anzac Day. It is an important day today. All right? So many people gave up their lives for our life now. Now, I know in Australia, we have our issues at the moment and it's not as easy as it was, but I still want you to acknowledge that we still live in one of the best countries in the world. The freedom that we actually really have, that me, even in this space, I can be free to be who I am. Like other parts of the world, we can't do that. So use today to reflect, to remember, to be grateful. So today, I just want you to, these videos are always going to be up there. Okay? It might be for someone a few years down the track. It might be for me years later. Okay? I'd love you to take the challenge and to do these videos. I swear I've created so much in this time and I'm still receiving things like work, blessings, synchronicities. I feel like I've changed. Like I've literally shed a skin or a layer of who I was. Like I look at my life and I look at the last 5 to 6 years. And even then it was a pivotal moment and I had to change and grow. But then I was still very naive. And then I look at all my lessons. This is what this space has given me. Time to just sit down and breathe and see how far I've actually really come. Okay? And then I think to myself, oh my God, all the stuff that I've been through. But then it's prepared me for now. Okay? I couldn't see any of this stuff happening now if I didn't go through what I went through. Okay? That's like you in your life. So don't be so hard when, sometimes life is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. It feels stuck. It feels messy. These are the times that we've got to shift, clear, get our pieces back together, and then the new will come about. Okay? I just want everyone to be able to live their purpose now, to be who they are, that life is short. Like since making these videos, like people are actually jumping and doing things now. They're not afraid, okay? Like otherwise we're going to miss out. I think with me, the way that I work and I'm working with the elderly, I'm just seeing how like we can be so blessed and have a good life, but then at the same time, it's still very fragile. You might have the most perfect life, but if you don't look after your body, it can still be taken away from you in a split second, and that's still a huge shock. Okay? So do not take, what the message is basically, do not take your life for granted. Live as if you were going to die tomorrow. It is important. Okay? I fill my cup, I turn my light on, and I've said this many times before, it then gives you permission to do the same. Okay? Like these videos, I will probably for now, might just do them once a week, because I do have to prepare for this race. I know that I'm running out of time, but now that everything else is in its place, I have to focus on the health part. So, I'm still doing my work, but I've just got to really, that's the thing though, like every time, that is my pattern. Sometimes we all have patterns in our life too that we keep repeating or that we sabotage. And my story is I'm always busy, and then I don't have time for myself. Well, I'm carving time every day to do things now, to have boundaries, to speak up. When I'm exhausted, I'm done. That's it. Like, you have to listen to you, okay? Like, I had a look how busy I was this week, and I didn't get to do some of my daily stuff. So then now I'm a bit, and I've got to fill that cup up again. So I had a bath, did some Reiki for myself, meditation. I'll go have some fun with everyone, like just live. But then tomorrow I've got to train. I'm going to get my massage tomorrow. All of these things to get back on track. The thing is, you want to, your cup, you want to have it to a point where it can run over, but you don't want it so that it's so empty that you have to work so hard again to get on top of it. Okay, I'm still learning that lesson, and hopefully in the next few weeks and months, and by the time I get to the race, that that lesson will be sorted for me. So I know that there is work to do, but I really have to just be on top of stuff. Okay, be present. When I'm saying being on top of stuff, it means like not pushing all the time, but every day be present in who I am and make the steps that I need to get to the next path. Okay? It doesn't happen, your life doesn't change or evolve or grow or manifest if you make a plan and then don't do anything about it. Okay? If I want to lose weight, I have to be healthy, but it has to reflect breakfast, lunch, dinner, morning tea, afternoon tea, vitamins, water, electrolytes, all of this stuff, sleep. Okay? Same with my life, with money, with saving. If you want to go on holidays, you have to save. You have to put something away each week, not expect that it will be there at the end of it. So you have to do the practical steps. Okay, like my health, the same thing again. I'm going to be 44. I'm going through my stuff, but now I have to make sure I'm doing all the things I can. So then when I get to the next 10 years, I can enjoy it a hell of a lot more than, So, these videos, I'm so grateful, John, that you showed me this. I'm really awake now. I am not who I used to be. I know that, you can look at my videos of day one or when we did it 8 months ago to now, like that person's gone. Not gone, but she's just evolved, and I'm so grateful that I've been able to do my book as well. So I would love you guys to comment. I would love you guys to like, share, and subscribe. If there's someone that needs help, show them these videos. If you need anything, just message me. I am here for you. But yeah, I will do weekly videos from now on. So I think it's just a bit more of like creating more stuff again, so I can evolve again, so the layers can keep coming off. And eventually, like I said, these videos, and then I'll watch them 12 months, 18 months later, then hopefully things are different again. That's the whole fun thing about doing this sort of stuff, We get to be the guinea pig. We get to, it's like going shopping and buying a whole new wardrobe. That's what we're doing with ourselves. Okay? So use this weekend to just be, to be grateful, to rest, to recover, do what you need to do. Okay? If you need anything, like I said, you can message me. But yeah, definitely getting my business, my life, my health, my family, everything into its place. And I look forward to the next 6 months and 12 months. There's so many things to look forward to. Okay? Take it easy. I'll be in touch, and I wish you all the best. And like I said, if you need to change your life, I'm testimony of how much it can change in a short amount of time. But you have to invest in yourself. All right, take it easy, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye.